Can't get nothing, no benefits, no nothing. I've tried everything and I'm getting doors slammed in my face everywhere I turn.
A growing number of people struggling to survive on Denver streets.
How would you describe homelessness in Denver right now?
Homelessness in Denver is at an emergency point.
Tens of millions being spent to address the homeless crisis, but how much of a difference does it actually make?
We need folks to come up with ways to house people safely.
Saw 6,000 inquiries month 7, and now over 8,000 inquiries in August.
A record number of calls to the Colorado Housing Connects program he leads. A record number of people looking for help avoiding eviction.
It's really challenging to keep up.
And he believes it could get worse. Denver says evictions are near an all-time high. The city expects landlords to file eviction notices on 12,000 people this year, more than the previous peak of 10,000 in 2010 during the Great Recession.
It's not unexpected, but also heartbreaking to hear that those are the estimates.
So Denver, everybody knows that it's unaffordable for people who definitely grew up here. And if you're moving here, if you don't make over $100,000 a year, and if you have a dual income, if you're not pulling in like 150,000, nearly 200,000, you're not going to be able to buy a house in the Denver metro area. So,
welcome to the Denver housing market, where homelessness is running rampant, evictions are at all-time high, yet development is still strongly underway as new apartments and townhomes are developed daily. There are many variables to consider when looking at the state of housing in Colorado, and the task can be pretty daunting as a whole. So we decided to look at the housing issues of an adjacent but much smaller sample size of approximately 6,000 people. The city of Sheridan. The city itself was named after the General Philip H. Sheridan, who established nearby Fort Logan. But it was the McBoom family that settled and claimed the land. But Sheridan, much like Colorado, has an intriguing past. What many may not understand is that America occupied Mexico City and held it hostage until they agreed to give up some of their northern land. The Mexican-American War ended in 1849, with Mexico sequestering their northern landmass, including New Mexico, Colorado, Arizona, Utah, and Texas. But it was a series of treaties that were never honored with the natives that first started the first forceful migrations of people of color in our state. It started in the same year, 1849, with the Treaty of Abiqui in the San Luis Valley and the Ute, Arapaho, and Cheyenne tribes. The Treaty of Fort Laramie was established in the north with the Comanche, Apache, Kiowa, and Lakota, allowing the Army to establish forts throughout the native land. The McBooms moved into the area near Bear Creek in 1859 with the Army. Joseph McBoom was a known Indian fighter as he served in the war throughout New Mexico and claimed the land Sheridan is now established in. By 1861, the Treaty Fort Wise was created, and the tribes were forced to move into reservations in eastern Colorado. After the McBoom family settled the area, the Army set up Fort Logan, and nearby Petersburg was created as well, eventually established as the town of Sheridan in 1910. We decided to talk to the ex-mayor and historian of the city of Sheridan, Roger Rowland, about how it's affecting his city.
Yeah, my name is Roger Rowland, and I'm currently the Secretary-Treasurer of the Sheridan Historical Society. It's a position that I've held for about 20 years. And I was raised in Sheridan. I went to school there from kindergarten through 12th grade. Gentrification has been happening in Sheridan probably for about the last 20 years.
Okay.
You can see it slowly. Okay. It's not been a fast thing, but you can really see it on the Hill area, which is the area east of Federal and south of Dartmouth. You can see a lot of the old housing versus the new housings that's being built. Whereas you juxtapose that to what occurred over where Fort Logan Elementary used to be, which was the Habitat for Humanity homes that were brought in that were definitely geared towards lower income families. And it's anything that happens to the city of Sheridan or the Sheridan School District 9 times out of 10 it was precipitated by something that Denver had done.
Sense that pretty much what Denver does affect the city of Sheridan and the population.
Absolutely, always has.